Have you ever been in a conversation where everything seems normal and then suddenly the topic goes in a completely different direction? You're left thinking, wait a second, what were we talking about again? It happens to all of us. Think about this classic exchange. A parent says, you need to clean your room, and the kid immediately shoots back, but I got an A on my math test. Sound familiar at all? I bet it does. Now, hey, getting an A is awesome, for sure, but it has absolutely nothing to do with how messy the room is, right? This isn't just a simple case of changing the subject. It's a very deliberate move, a diversion tactic. It's called the red herring fallacy. Here's the basic idea. Someone introduces a point that is not really related to the issue being discussed. The goal is to distract people from the real topic and move the conversation somewhere else, usually to a topic that is easier or more comfortable for them. It's a clever way to avoid dealing with the original issue. So, where on earth does a name like red herring come from? Well, it's actually pretty literal. The term comes from an old practice for training hunting dogs. See, they'd use a really strong smelling smoked herring, which has this reddish color, and they would literally drag this stinky fish across the animal's trail. The goal is to create this powerful false scent to throw the dogs off and see if they could stay focused. That irrelevant argument, it's the stinky fish trying to pull you off the real trail of the conversation. All right, so now that we get the history, let's take a look at how this plays out in the real world, because once you know what to look for, you start seeing these metaphorical stinky fish everywhere. Let's say you're in a school council meeting. Someone brings up a great point. We should invest in better recycling bins to cut down on campus waste. Makes sense. But then someone else jumps in with, but what about the money we need for new sports equipment? And just like that, the conversation about recycling is gone. Instead of discussing recycling, everyone is now talking about the budget, a completely different issue. Or what about this one? People are debating how to reduce air pollution, and someone says, but aren't there bigger issues to worry about, like poverty? Poverty is obviously a serious issue. That's what makes this example so tricky. The problem is that bringing it up doesn't address air pollution at all. It simply makes the original topic seem less important and shifts the conversation somewhere else. And just like that, the discussion about air pollution never gets resolved. So, how can you spot one of these in real life? Well, here's what to look for. Does a totally new, unrelated topic just pop up out of nowhere? Is the original point now being completely ignored? And does it feel less like they want to have a debate and more like they just want to get away from the topic at hand? If so, you've probably got a red herring on your hands. Now you know the name for it. It's a powerful tool of distraction, and you see it in politics, in commercials, even in our own families. So here's my question for you. Where will you spot a red herring this week? Keep your ears open. You might just be surprised how often it comes up, and once you see it, you really can't unsee it. Thank you for watching.
If you'd like more personalized feedback, writing support, and discussion sessions, they're available with me or with our selected tutors. All the details are here.